Good evening and welcome to another episode of the What a Man podcast. You know who I am. It's time to show. Joining me tonight is actor, director, production assistant,
All of the above, yeah.
all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Curstin Andrews, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
About time.
Oh, yes. It took a minute. It was between 12-hour shifts, and then I'm on this set, I'm on that set, then I'm going to South Carolina. So it was been a juggle with that.
So you busy, huh?
Yes.
Real busy. Okay, well, I'm glad that I was able to at least get 45 minutes to an hour of your time today.
You get more than that.
Thank you so much. But number one, I want to say thank you for wanting to come.
Oh, you're welcome.
Because you expressed interest early, and I appreciate that. It's just
Most
that,
definitely.
I had to work around your schedule.
Oh, yeah. The bosses at work, they don't be playing, but, they don't know that when that contract hits, they ain't going to see me no more.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up. But so before we get into that conversation, just to let everybody know exactly who you are real quick.
Well, I'm an 8-time nominee actor and won 3 awards. We trying to make it number 4 in April 25th. So I'm actually directing my own film right now, Pole Dancer. I wrote 8 films and we got 20 films total. I got my first Billboard 2023. Then I've been published in 6 magazines in 2023.
Okay.
Then now, as of 2026, I'm at number 17.
Okay. So your resume is quite impressive.
Oh, yes. It was crazy. Just last weekend, I went in as a featured BG for this basketball series called Pistol.
Okay.
And turns out I end up being a series regular afterwards.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On that. So, pole dancer?
Now, that's just a title. That's just a title I threw in because a lot of people always ask me why pole dance. I mean, look at Atlanta. Look what we surrounded by. Clubs with poles and women dancing. So why not? So I came up with that title because it was just something that I feel like that's what is Atlanta's known. And the movie is based off 3 HBCU students.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, even though 2 of the girls do have a job pole dancing, but the first one just not feeling it until she feels that now she has nothing left but to work as a pole dancer.
Okay. So pretty much like one of them things that like her back is against the wall type thing.
Yes, because she got student loans to pay for,
Okay,
then she
okay.
got rent and all the other bills to pay for.
Okay. So that's a story.
Oh, yeah. We still in the works of it.
Okay. So before we started recording, you was telling me something that you was working on presently.
Yes, that's Pistol.
Okay. So what's Pistol about?
Actually, that's a good question because, I came in late in the game. Like I said, I came in as a featured background, so I didn't really have a script or I didn't hear the synopsis, what the movie was about.
Okay.
But as of today, I end up being that series regular. Now I actually get to see what the script is about. But I haven't got a chance to read it yet.
So you don't, okay, so pretty much you don't even know what your character is about to be.
Yeah, because I came in late. Because, originally he already had main characters that were playing those roles,
Gotcha.
and they end up not showing up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that means that this role was destined for you.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm actually playing basketball in it.
Okay, so is basketball something that you enjoy doing on the side?
I wouldn't say enjoy. I mean, it was back in my high school days.
Okay.
But now that I got into the industry, it's all about acting.
Okay.
But
All right.
basketball was one of the roles I have always asked for, though.
Okay. So are you born and raised Atlanta?
No.
Okay, so
I
where you
was
from?
born in South Carolina, raised in Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. Okay. Augusta, Georgia. And then you just came down here to pursue your acting career?
Yes, I did. My mom actually had got a promotion around here, and I followed her.
Okay.
And I didn't know nothing about the industry because I was working at Walmart until this guy pulled up to me. He was like, "You want to be in a movie?" And I was like, "A movie. I just said that yesterday. I wanted to be in the movie. And so.
Oh, so wait. It seemed like you got the power of the tongue here. Because it seemed like everything that you speaking is coming. All right, I got some stuff I want you to say before we leave.
Okay, most definitely. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm going to tell you the story how it all began.
Okay.
So I came to Atlanta, and I just started having a job because I needed a job to get some money. So Walmart was one of the jobs I had, and you know how the Black Friday sales come on, the TV be on the front of the wall when you first come in, it be on that shelf.
Yeah.
They was selling it for a good price. And I looking at Kevin Hart, he was on the TV, and I was like, how much these actors make? Because I know they make a lot of money not to have a 9-to-5 job. Mm-hmm. So I said, I want to be on TV now. I need to know how to get on TV. So I come to work the next day. This guy rolls up in a Bentley. And he came up to me, he said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. Just one day I hope to be on TV. And he said, oh, for real? I said, yeah, I mean, that's what I said. He said, well, I can make that true. I said, oh, you can? I said, so what you do? So he said he's a music producer. He's a songwriter. Then he was a director. And then I was like, director? I said, what you direct? Mm-hmm. He said, I direct films. So in my mind, I'm trying to figure out what films do he direct, because lately I haven't been on no production set to know the real film that he's originally talking about.
Right.
I said, so you talking about the X-rated films you direct? Or what you direct? He said, no, I direct real feature film movies. I said, okay. So let me hear one that you currently working on, or you got some that's in the works that you about to do in the future. Mm-hmm. And he said, no, I actually working on one called Cold Ass World. Long story how the title changed. It's a long story. I ain't gonna go into that, but the title changed now into Savage Life. It's on Tubi right now. But he said at the time it was Cold Ass World. He said he had Rick Ross, Webby, and I was like, man, you lying to me, man. You ain't got no Webby and no Rick Ross in no movie. So amazingly, the second day of set, I went there. And we end up at a cemetery, and I'm shocked because why we at a cemetery? And so he said, "This is the part where Webby's girlfriend passed away." I said, "Oh," so I said, "Where Webby at then?" Mm-hmm. I see a blue Corvette come pulling up. I was like, "Who Corvette that is?" Soon enough, that was Webby popping out the door.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, he wasn't lying." He wasn't lying. I saw he was real business about it. So I was like, okay, maybe we get somewhere with the trust now. You done told me some good news. So I ended up being in the scene with Webby.
Okay. And can you say who the person was?
Yes, it was Tony Snow that invited me into it. Long story with that one too. We ain't gonna get into that one, but it was a long story with him. Mm-hmm. Just know it was a lot of falsifications with him, but we not going to explain what falsification it was, but
no need to.
Yeah, because
you are exactly where you want to be now, so it's no need for. We don't need to talk about Mr. Snow.
No, we don't.
So another thing that you talked about before we started was being a production assistant. How was that for you?
Oh, that was perfect because it really started out with my other director, Michael Williams. We call him Keyboard Money Mike. Mm-hmm. And he had this movie called 3 the Hard Way. Now, I noticed I was late in the game with that one, too, because I wasn't there with the auditions. I wasn't there when they had all of the table read.
Right.
I mean, I came to about one of them, but it was late. And so he says, hey, I think you'd be good for this movie. So I came in as a BG. And I said, I'm cool with that. I don't mind coming in. When he saw me do that one role as a BG, because I came in as a drunk patron, he said, why didn't you tell me that you could act that good? I said, well, you ain't ask. I mean, so I couldn't tell that you didn't ask. So he said, you know what? I need you in my next movie. I said, I will be in your next movie. So after I got done with my part of being a drunk patron, I switched back over to a PA.
Okay.
So I was I was doing what the usual PA do, making sure all the backgrounds are checked in, paperwork done, make sure all the snacks and crafty was good to go, and having people set where they supposed to be at.
Mm-hmm. So if you couldn't, for whatever reason, weren't able to act anymore, would you just continue on being a PA? Do you like that work as well, or you want to be in front of the camera?
I mean, if I wasn't able to act no more, yes,
Okay.
it would be more of the PA or the script supervisor, because not only I did those two, I was a boom operator. I ain't gonna tell it everything that I did because I know I'm not finna have people look at me weird about one of them. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay, no problem.
But I did it because we was lacking on people. We didn't have that many people to fulfill what the actors need and actresses need, so I had to step in and do it.
Okay.
So it was a lot that I took upon, and it was on this one set called Writer, and I actually had a role, and I actually had a fighting scene. Okay. And I was waiting to do stunts for a long time, too. Stunts was also my other favoritism I wanted to do, and I finally got to do that with my director, Jelani Jackson. He gave me the opportunity for that, so I'm thankful for that. Okay. So when he got another movie, I'll be back on both sides of the fence again.
Okay, that's what's up. So you also told me that you write. So
writing, I'm gonna tell you, I hate it.
But you do it though, right?
Yes, I do it, and for some reason, people like it.
Well, why don't you like it?
Because writing, it just hurts my brain. I gotta think about what the next person gotta say and all that other stuff. I just want to remember the lines and call it a day. I don't feel like writing each and every part for every character, because then you got to write the actions, the cut out, the fade out, then the scene numbers. That's a lot to do, and I see why they get paid the most in the union, because they got to do a lot. So I say I give props for all the writers out there, because I just can't do it. I'm sorry. You can give me a script supervisor or a boom operator or a PA job. We be in the game.
Okay. If you had the chance to act in a movie, who would you want to write it? Not you.
Okay.
But who would you want to write your character?
Ooh. I would want Miss Pat to write mine.
Miss Pat?
Yes. I would want her.
That's different. Okay. Why Miss Pat?
Because she is like, whether she on or off camera, she is naturally funny. Okay. And it just comes out as if she's not even trying. I feel like her and Country Wayne are the same people, just in a female body. Okay. It comes out natural. And I like natural just like I like natural bodies. So it makes sense.
Okay. Have you worked with Miss Pat before?
I was on her judge show. I was on Miss Pat Settles It as one of the plaintiffs. Yes.
Tell us about that.
So my brother decides that he gets kicked out of his girlfriend's house and our mom's house. And so I'm the one that took him in. And I was his last option. Because the ex-girlfriend and the girlfriend didn't want to take him back.
Okay.
So I let him move in, and he decides that he took it upon himself that he want to take my money and buy it on a pair of Jordans. After I told him that, I said I was going to buy you a pair of Jordans for your birthday, but you said you couldn't wait. So now I got to take legal actions now, because you didn't brought it to the court now where I have to get my money back because you buying Jordans that I said I was going to buy you, but you already did it. So now, not only he was doing that, he took my car. He ate up all my food. He breathed up all my air. I ain't like none of that. So that's why I took it to court. I had to settle it just and for all.
Did you win?
Oh, I most definitely won. And more.
So is your episode still floating around? Because if so, where can they find it?
It's still floating around because last year, and I done that episode, I think 2023, 2024.
Okay.
All last year, people said, I saw you on a commercial. I saw your episode. I'm like, how's it still floating around? I done that years ago. I said, well, BT love me, I love it too. So that makes sense. So I'm happy that it's on BT. But I don't know. I heard about the BT situation was going on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think they're gonna probably maneuver it to Paramount Plus now.
So about that. What's your thoughts on that? Because I did see when it happened, and like you said, everything about to be moved over. And then I seen a few people say, well, damn, we can't have nothing.
Right. Right.
So, like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, do you feel like Paramount Plus will eventually kind of like fizzle out our stuff? Or do you think that this is just one big thing just to merge everything? Because it is a lot of apps out there, right? Yes. So I'm thinking like, I agree with we can't have nothing. I agree with that. But I'm thinking also like maybe some of these platforms are starting to come together and consolidate so we don't have to pay for so many subscriptions.
That's what I was thinking too, because you had BT, Netflix, Peacock, All Be Okay, Amazon Prime. You got all these apps that you got to pay subscription for.
Right.
Now we can't even satisfy and watch football on Sunday because we got to pay for ESPN. I don't even want to do that. So I just decided that I watch it on TikTok on somebody's live stream for free. I ain't got to pay for no football every time I want to watch it on Sunday. So I feel like that is very beneficial where they merge all the BT content into the Paramount Plus. So now we just paying for one bundle. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's good. So, what's your football team?
Mine's won the Super Bowl. I'm satisfied. I had to do a TikTok on it.
I forgot I did see that. Well, congratulations. And
I was
y'all
happy.
have a coach that we shouldn't have. We had him first.
Mike McDonald. I like Mike McDonald. I thought when I first seen him, I thought he didn't change the game. I really thought, I'm like, what we doing with this guy? Pete Carroll couldn't do nothing, so why we got to get this guy? Then when I seen something about that record, when they start beating the teams, I said, oh, we might be on to something now. Yeah. Mike McDonald to change the game.
Yeah, he was our offensive coordinator, and we did great that year. And then we thought we was going to keep him, and then y'all came and guess offered him that bag, and he was like,
oh, yeah, we going to offer the big money to the people that know how to coach. We had to get rid of Pete Carroll. You take Geno Smith with you, too, because I'm tired of him. DK Metcalf, he was good. I like DK Metcalf. No, Pittsburgh wanted to take him. Now he mad because he ain't win no Super Bowl. No, stay over there. We good. We got our team now. Then Kenneth Walker left us. See, Kobe Bryant left. I said I'm over it now at this point. We have a Super Bowl team. We win, and you getting rid of people. Who choice was that?
Well, we had DK first, just to let you know.
Well, y'all could have kept him. If he was gonna go back, y'all could have kept him. He left us like we weren't gonna do nothing. Now he feeling mad now. I ain't got nothing to say with DK. That's his fault.
Well, y'all not okay. Well, it's always gonna be Ravens for me, so I'm not really sure if y'all on our schedule this year.
Oh, Derrick Henry, he talking about going home. I don't know if he gonna stay a little longer. Tennessee, he said I was already doing bad. Now he get to Baltimore,
and he did great.
He did great.
Him. He had a few fumbles, but it's okay.
I couldn't see him fumbling. He didn't do that at Alabama. He never did that at Alabama. So I couldn't see him fumbling that ball.
He dropped it a few times.
Oh, wow.
I'll let you know that.
Oh. Okay.
But things happen. But he did great. So hopefully he stay with us because we love him.
Oh, yes. I hope so. I mean, he's the best explosive running back I have ever seen. He's like one of those 18-wheeler trucks. You can't even get him over. He gonna run straight through you. Yeah, that's it.
That's true.
You gonna need him. You gonna need him.
That's true. So have you worked on any of the because everybody's here, so I had to ask y'all the same thing. Y'all worked have you worked any of the Tyler Perry productions?
Most definitely I have. I started with Route 187. They really counted Beauty and the Black for me. I don't know why they counted, but I never was on the set. Like, I never got a chance to be shown on the TV screen because we was stuck in the background holding for so long, and they wrapped it up. Then I did Zatima. I was featured in that. And then I did the new Christmas movie that he did last winter. It was around December, November, which was last year.
Okay.
Tis So Sweet. And then I did the Gospel of Christmas. Did those two. So those are the two recent ones I did.
And shout out to Tyler because he went down to the airport this morning to try to pay the TSA agents.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But they would not let him give them any money because they said that the agents can't accept gifts.
Oh, yes, they can. They ain't getting paid, so yes, they can.
So, shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler did his good deeds. I like Tyler. People always bash him because of the scripts that he write, but this man got a good heart. I'm telling you, man got a good heart. He over here helping y'all get y'all bag, and y'all bashing this man because of what y'all see on TV. Oh, he disgracing black women. He always put black women with crazy roles. Hey, guess who making the money? You not.
Well, I mean, but not only that, I don't know why. No, some of the roles do be a lot, but but they're relatable to some of us, not everybody.
Now what's not relatable? When I watched Beauty and the Black, it was one scene. It was Roy and this other guy. I don't know who the other guy was, but I remember Roy and the other guy when it was in this parking garage, and he was telling this guy to yell out loud that he was his B. I was like, wait a minute, who wrote this? Ain't no way in the world that I'm going to sit here on TV and yell something like this out. I'm not finna yell to the world that another guy is my B.
But
I'm not finna do that.
But he was getting his bag though, so you can't say that about.
Oh yeah, he was getting his bad. Yeah, he was getting it. It's just I won't get it that way though. I'm gonna tell you that. I tell anybody, you can put me in any role you want to, just not something like that. What I just heard and interacting with sexual scenes with another man, I can't do it. Okay, I refuse. I don't care how much money you try to pay me. I ain't doing it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So, way back when Will Smith did it, right? Remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So here's my question, since you brought it up.
Okay.
When Will Smith did it, it wasn't so much outrage. If anything, I think we were shocked. It was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then it was a moment and it passed.
Right.
But now, when you ask men to do these things, it's sort of like mini outrage. I'm not saying it's to...
Right.
Y'all don't do the most, but y'all be like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. So what's the difference? Because I'm just asking because we heard some things about Will. We don't know if they true or not, but we heard some things.
Yeah, I heard some things, yeah.
But I feel like if you comfortable with who Curstin is, and now let me say this.
Okay.
Let me put some stipulation on it. I'm not saying get naked. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying do a bedroom scene, because I do feel like sometimes that is taking it a little tiny bit too far.
Oh yes.
But if somebody said just give the man a kiss, and it don't have to be nothing sloppy or nothing like that. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
But just a little, I love you, honey.
I'd rather give you that.
But this ain't about me. This is about the role.
Well, that role will be denied because I ain't putting my lips on no other man. No form of fashion. Will not happen. I couldn't do it.
So what if because there's a such thing as camera tricks.
Yeah.
So what if they told you just get in the proximity, but we'll work the rest of it out?
No, put a female between us, then we can do it. Yeah. I'm not doing no type of scene like that with no man. No matter how many times you trying to trick it around, we ain't doing it.
I'm definitely trying to trick it around.
We ain't doing it.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. And everybody that I've had has said that, with the exception of, well, he did say in front of the camera no, because he was a voice actor. But he did say like he would do the voices, but not the actual acting. So okay, I mean, that's fair. So you seem to have a pretty good perception. Let me say this first. When you worked at the studio for Tyler, did you meet him personally, or you just?
I actually met him personally because I was on his set for, it was the Gospel of Christmas. Yeah, okay. It was the Gospel of Christmas. And they wanted me to dress like a New Yorker.
Okay.
And it was 5 days we had to be on set. And I was hoping that I would ever get at least some good footage time where I had to get to say something.
Okay.
And I will give props to one of my friends, Tisha Green, because she was actually close with one of the producers or executive producers. And they was like, you need to find somebody that you can have an argument with.
Okay.
We want to see that. Somebody that can really act. She chose me. The producer said, oh, yeah, we got what we need now. That was good. Yeah. I like it. I said, we need you to do that 2 more times. We did it 2 more times. They loved it so much. And I was happy that they loved it. Even though we probably didn't get the camera time on us to do that, but we heard us though.
Okay.
And the next moment, that last day on set, they said we need 2 people to get this footage behind the 2 actors. Okay. Tyler was right there, eye to eye. I said I always stayed in the front so he can be aware of, just in case he need an image of me or somebody that look like me or somebody like that, because sometimes he needs somebody that's a lookalike.
Yeah.
And you never know how you can level up between background and being featured. And so I always stayed in the front, and I said that's where I'm gonna be at the whole while I'm here. Sooner or later, I was behind those 2 actors with one more person that was beside me, and Tyler said, I need y'all to walk around them when they get to this mark and just keep going.
Okay.
Just have a little pantomime, but keep going. That's what we did. He said, 1 shot, we good. And that's what I wanted him to see, that we know how to follow direction, because next time he see us again, I want them same 2 people again.
Oh, that's what's up. So because you have such a good, what's the word? I don't know. You think highly of him.
Oh,
Let's just say that. I do too, by the way. So when you see all of this stuff going on with these people saying these things about him, and he does these things, and how do you feel? Do you tune it out, or is it like, that's not the Tyler I know? Because the reality of it is we really don't know him, or anybody for that fact, outside of what we know. So when you see all of this stuff floating around, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm not gonna judge nobody on their sexuality, because if he is, he is. He not. I mean, people go based off the Medea character because he plays it so well. And the moment when I seen that one scene of the stage play on Fairwear Play, I think it was Fairwear, and he played that pony song, and he dropped like that, I said, what a 6'3" man dropping this low for? And it had me concerned. And I'm like, mate, since this just a ad, he doing what his job told him to do. Well, he did what the script told him to do, which he wrote positively. So he did what the script told him to do. And it told him to drop it low. That way he gonna do, he gonna drop it low. So I can't judge nobody off of acting because he playing a character that's not him.
Right.
And I tell a bunch of people that wants to be actresses and actors, I say, if you want to be in this industry, sometimes you got to feel uncomfortable to get where you want to be at. Not saying you gotta be in the gay roles. But
I was getting ready. You must have been reading my face or my mind or something, because I just was getting ready to say that, because I was ready to say, you just told me.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be that uncomfortable. I ain't say be that uncomfortable. Now, if you do go that way, then that's cool, but you ain't gotta be that uncomfortable. Cause some people, I know it was one female we tried to recruit on our production, and it was something minor, and we said, we want you to play a girlfriend of this guy right here, and you have to kiss him. You ain't got to do, like you said, all that sloppiness. You just have to kiss her. She said, that ain't my cup of tea. I don't like kissing everybody, which I understand, but this is a character. You're not playing. You're not like her for real. You trying to bring that character to life, basically what I'm saying.
So here's something that at my big grown age that I don't know, and don't judge me.
Nah.
So when y'all acting and y'all do kiss for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all real. Now some of these directors that be having them sex scenes, I can tell when something real. I can tell. I don't even need to be on set to tell it. I know it.
I need to be in a movie.
Oh, we can get you in the movie.
No.
We can get you there.
No. I want to be in the movie with who I want to be in the movie.
We can get you in the movie now.
It's okay. I already got somebody in mind. It's fine.
For sure.
No, I'm just joking. Okay, I really did not know that. I thought it was, like I said, camera tricks.
Yeah, now some people do that.
Okay.
If they like starting out, far as I have seen starting out, but more likely we do it for real, because I done had a couple scenes that were like that, where we did it like for real, and I was cool with it. I mean, I wasn't gonna be upset about it. That's something that a character was playing. I'm being a character. I'm making that character bring to life. I'm not trying to be on somebody's screen talking about, oh, I'm about to kiss you on your cheek. I'm about to kiss the wind beside you. I ain't finna do that. I'm kissing you for real. We gonna make this look real.
Oh my goodness.
Cause these audience that be watching these tubi movies.
Isn't that a lawsuit?
No,
I'm just joking.
No, they no lawsuit. The audience that be watching, they can tell when something off, especially if they been on set so long, they been in the game for so long, they can tell when something off.
It doesn't matter, because if you put it on Tubi, then who cares? Because first of all, Tubi is so unserious. I'm so sorry.
You're right.
I'm sorry for all the people who have movies on Tubi. I still respect your craft. I do. I promise. But I don't know. So let me ask you: you got a Tubi movie?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you know anything about Tubi or anybody that's been on a Tubi movie? Because I really do want to know.
Me.
Okay. So
I got 5 movies on there. So not me personally, but other directors.
Okay, so the stuff that they be doing, like 1 minute there's hair, and then in the next scene there's no hair. Like, are y'all planning out faces like purposely, or we don't have a budget? Like, which one is it?
It can be the first option. They don't have the budget sometimes. I mean, it depends on the director and executive producer who's maintaining that production. Because a lot of people are not high profile people like Megamind Studios. Megamind, there's some money people over there. There's some money people. So that's why I'm like, some people that's in this industry ain't like that. They ain't got the money to, like, okay, I want high quality things, so we gonna do the high quality stuff.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you have to start from somewhere. But come on. Like, can we... You're right now.
I
will never watch, every time, because there's a friend of mine that I have, and I stayed up till 3 o'clock watching. I would never stay up till 3 o'clock watching TV. Ever.
Yeah, I ain't never done that.
I don't feel like no movie on TV is good enough for me to stay up at 3 o'clock. Now, maybe it is.
There's some movies now that is really good now. Some people, like, that's out of Atlanta that did there. Not saying no Atlanta people can't do a good Tubi movie, but I'm just saying some people out of Atlanta, they directed some good movies, and it's actually something that I can sit here and watch it. Okay. But not, I'm going to sit here to 3 a.m. and watch it. But I can watch it though, just not the 3 a.m.
Now, and I guess if I gave it a chance, but you're gonna lose me if 1 minute you got a gun in your hand and then the next minute there is no gun. Like, you're gonna lose me. Cause
I'm gonna tell you how bad it got because I was watching one of these movies and it wasn't an Atlanta movie. I think it was like a Detroit movie, or I don't know what state it came from. It made me so mad I turned off the movie because the girl came in with a gun because, you know, the guy cheated on her out through the movie. He was sitting here watching the TV like he was one of those guys, like one of them rude dudes that's disrespectful. Like he think he could put you in your place like that.
Falling from grace type dude.
Yeah, okay. He think he one of them. So she come in and said, I got payback for you. And so she held out the gun. I'm waiting on the fire to come out. He leaned over and fell back. I said, where he fell back at? Ain't nothing shot. I ain't seen nothing come out that gun. So I'm confused. I had to rewind it. I said, make sure I wasn't tripping on what I just saw. I said, the gun didn't fire nothing. He fell on a delay. She said, and he just delayed over. I'm like, yo.
And that's where you would lose me because, and then I would be doubly pissed if I sat there for hours to get to that point, and then okay.
Yes.
Anyway,
it made me so mad. I turned off the movie after that. I couldn't even finish the movie no more. I said, I know doggone well this did not just do this.
Well, anyway, I wanted to number one say thank you again because I finally got you here after 7 months. 7 long months. Oh my God, it was so long. Exaggeration, but it just seemed like it. But anyway,
it seemed like 7 long months. It wasn't 7 long months.
If you so I always ask y'all this before we go. If there was somebody out there pursuing a career of anything, and don't necessarily have to be an actor or whatever, maybe they want to be a truck driver. I don't know. What type of motivational advice would you give them?
I mean, no matter what career you pushing through, you need to keep pushing through it because don't give up on your dreams. Don't ever think that you got to prove something to somebody. If they feel like that's not for you, don't listen to them. That's not right for them. That's not their motives. That's your motives. If you feel like truck driving is your lane, like you know you can be successful at that, don't let nobody tell you, oh, don't do that because I don't think you're a good fit for that. That's because they're not a good fit at it. They can't drive. That's the whole point. You can drive. That's why you get successful out of it. So that's why I tell people, I say, stick to what you know. Stay in your financial lane. That's what a lot of people don't know how to do nowadays. Stay in their financial lane because they too busy minding what other people doing instead of what they need to do. That's why they hating so much, and that's why they ain't getting paid. I'm just sick of people that hate and don't get paid. You sit here hating for free while we doing our job making money.
Well, that is true.
I don't get it.
It don't pay to hate.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. I can't make it up. I cannot make this up if I wanted to.
And if they wanted to...
I love when people hate because now I got something to prove to you every step of the way I go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because while I'm elevating, I'm going to get to the point where I need to be, you keep on hating for free. That's cool beans with me because I ain't finna tell you to stop hating.
Yeah. Okay. Well... if they wanted to follow you on any social medias or if they wanted to hit you up because maybe they had a role or something for you, how would they be able to do that?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Curstin Andrews. My Facebook is Curstin Andrews as well. So if any actors or actresses actually want to be on my production and want to be serious about it and not just be all talk and actually be on time, you can look up my other Instagram page, my production page, 2GWS Productions LLC.
Anything else?
No.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to just say congratulations on everything that you're going to have going on moving forward.
Thank you.
And hopefully this won't be the last time we work together.
Nah, this ain't the last time.
Oh, my God. Okay. Again, time to show Curstin Andrews. This is the Waterman Podcast. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next week. Bye. What's up, y'all? If you enjoyed tonight's episode, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like, and share. And if you want to follow us on social media, it's What a Man Podcast on TikTok and Instagram.